Hi guys and girls, welcome back to Grudy's. Right, tarmac car's all tuned, then had a few little issues, so the springs have come in, thank you very much. Now, there's no CVs in this car. That's because this R200 rear end, which I've been complaining about, mainly because it's a Torsen and the client purchased an LSD setup and he was sent a Torsen. Now, tarmac car, circuit car, Torsen diff, rubbish. Wheel comes off the ground, diff unlocks. LSD, wheel comes off the ground, like on Tic Tacs, pop pop, and the diff stays locked. Right, let's go have a look at what our issue is. Well, there's supposed to be a cage in here. There's a few balls. This is driver's side CV. This was 50% throttle. Look, it only makes 206 kilowatts. Alright, that's not bad. That's in the 300 plus horsepower range. I think about 320 horses at the crank. But for the CV cage to explode, there's an issue. Now, let's have a look here. Rightio. So, we have a handled pointer. Let's use this. Right. Nissan inner. Nissan inner. See how it's got the three little wheels full of bearings? And then we talked about the little dick hanging off the back of the Nissan CV. It's actually, I have never pulled one of these apart, to tell you the truth. It's actually for the back of the spring. Now, the Nissan is designed that it has supposedly one of these on each side, and the spring holds it central, so it can run up and down in here, nice and neat. Now, the BMW is a little bit different. So, let's get into this. This is the other CV that didn't break, which I'd expect to break because it has small e30 outer. And they don't have chromo cages or chromo spiders. That's what I call it anyway. I don't know. So what we have here is with these will locate themselves this way and that way in the CV cup due to the balls loading one way, loading the other. So the BMW ones kind of self-center. They will plunge in and out. So they will plunge in and out of their cups. Right? Cups are the same. Now, we've found, see this? That looks pretty nasty. That's some galling or some heavy polishing from metal on metal. So what we found was, okay, quick explanation. Spring pushes this CV shaft this way, bottoms out this CV cup. Bang, smashes CV cage, which we can see back there on the other bench, because this is pushing this way. Now, without the spring in the back, this weaker's PSU CV still would have broken. But this spring-loaded drive coupling, because this isn't quite a CV, this is a little bit different, I'll call it a drive coupling, doesn't suit a CV without, in my, you know what I'm going to say, in my professional opinion, if you were to run this, you would have to have a nylon limiting bush in the end, like a little nub. So, this is the axle that we pulled out. Taking the Nissan side off. They are actually too long. The compression on the spring in the Nissan CV was way too much. So the drive coupling, it should have a little nylon buffer on the end here to stop that. Rightio, let's go back over here. I know it's a little confusing. I'm a little confusing, that's just me. To stop this riding, let's see if we can get in here, past There. Alright, so it just overthrows the CV. It's as simple as that. So we have a solution. I buy these from Matt Gresham. These are a drop-in, use an E34 small outer CV, and they're stronger, and I'll show you why. So E30 bearing, E34 bearing, only slightly bigger. E30 outer CV spider, E34. Now, when you put these suckers next to each other, let's do it somewhere. Let's move that out the way, move that out the way. There's a bit of a difference. And then, right, E30 cage. Now the cage is the part that holds it all together. E30 cage versus E34 cage. Alright. So solution. Go tomorrow. Have 2 brand new axles made. About 50, nearly 60 mil shorter. What are they? They're 480. I'm going to have 420, 410, 420 I think they are. Right, I'll measure it all up tonight. I'll have it all ready and I'll go get them made. And we will go to a bigger spline here, which is the 34 axle. And then we'll only use one side of these. But my client will have a spare set that will be all pre-greased, cleaned, ready to go. And they'll be wrapped up so he can just poke them on the end if he does ever break an outer CV. There'll be no more. And here you go. This is one we're doing for Joe at the moment. This is how the cup sits. Early arm, got a trim. Handbrake cable just clears. Blue car has E36 Ti rear arms. So it clears most of the way. There's a couple of little bits I've got a clearance on the Ti arm, like this piece here. That's about it. So yeah. Race car life, guys. This is what it's about. You will spend money. You'll buy things that people have tried to make work. Hey, I have issues too. Everyone has issues. It's how you deal with the issues that matter. I tried to get onto Brintec today. No response. The doors are shut. Sent something to Facebook like they said. No response. Blah, blah, blah. So we'll take it on our own and we will just repair this because you know what? That pissy little CV, anyone that's talking about running one of Brintec's R200 rear ends, I'd seriously reconsider it. I could build you a 188 rear end with E34 drive shafts, mate. That's the ones right there. So the medium case E34 drive shafts go in with Gresham's adapters. Oh, I think the adapters are a tad over $500, somewhere around there. And all of a sudden, you have yourself quite a strong rear end. Matt has told me he's running his S54 with this setup. Not a problem in the hatchback, so yeah. Guys, there's be careful what you buy. Just because the website's flashy and the people sound like they know, doesn't always mean they do. Look at this. I'll put it together without that spring. And then that little carriage will actually float. And I will run this. I will run this halfway, not where they had it. They had it bottoming right out at the end. Remember, I told you I couldn't get the CVs out? I got them out, but I had to drop the lower shock. Rightio, I've taken enough of your time. I will, I'll put a set of CVs together at some stage. I don't know when that'll happen. I'll find out tomorrow. It'll probably be 3 weeks before we've got some new shafts. And I'll let you know the prices and I'll let you know the engineering firm that I use so other people can ring up, cut and shut a shaft, send it to him, and have him make them and send them out. Alright. I like to share. I like to give away a bit of info, and then that way, hopefully, it saves everybody else a lot of money. Thanks to all the people that are sending me messages through Facebook and thanking me for all the time and effort I'm putting in. Hopefully you're getting enough info. If you've got any other questions, by all means, put questions up. I will answer, or I will do videos on little stuff. But yeah, right. So goodbye to the shitbox Brintech axle with the shitbox little outer CV. And next video on it should be hello to the goodies.